Have you ever wondered what Africa looked like before the Bible or the Quran? What if I told you the story we have been told about how religion entered Africa is only half the truth, and the other half was never meant for us to hear? Stay with me, cause once this matter enter your head, history could change dress for your eye. Then tell us say na when Igbo religion land Africa, na that day light on for our lives. Say before that time, we dey lost for darkness, like people wey no sabi God wey get head. But bro, that gist no complete at all. Before any ship touched our shores, before any missionary or trader stepped on African soil, our people don dey worship tey. They already had deep spiritual systems. E set, e balance, e even old pass plenty religion wey later show face. We get Yoruba Ifá, Akan belief for Nyame, Dinka worship near lake, Igbo get Chukwu, and those ancient Egyptians, Kemetians wey dey hail Ra, Osiris, and Maat thousands of years before now. These were not random superstitions. They had priests, sacred texts carved into stone, moral laws, and story of how life takes start. So if Africa don already get belief, wetin carry outside religion come, and how e take root sotey many of us no even fit remember our own again. Make we rewind go back small, because what happen next is a story of trade, diplomacy, ambition, and yes, quiet conquest long before the dagger came. We are often told that religion came to Africa simply through missionaries who wanted to save souls, that Islam came peacefully through trade, that Christianity arrived with love and charity. Na so dem end am. But in truth, the entry of foreign religion into Africa is one of the most carefully planned cultural shifts in human history, starting more than 1,300 years ago. It begins in the 7th century, around 640 AD. Arab armies, newly united under Islam, moved into North Africa. The Byzantine Empire had been ruling parts of the region, but after the Arab conquest of Egypt, Islam began spreading along the Mediterranean coast. At first, they no force anybody. It come packaged with trade benefits, language, and scholarship. By the 11th century, Muslim traders and scholars had reached the Ghana Empire in West Africa. The kings often converted for political advantage. Aligning with powerful Muslim states meant better trade and military alliances. But here is wetin dem no dey quick tell you. Conversion was sometimes a survival strategy. In the world of empires, aligning with the dominant faith meant protection. Refusing could mean economic isolation. Over time, the political became spiritual, and Islam took root from Senegal to Somalia. Wait seconds. Yes, Christianity don first land for Africa before European colonialism. As early as the 1st century AD, by 330 AD, the kingdom of Aksum in present-day Ethiopia and Eritrea had adopted Christianity under King Ezana. The Coptic Church of Egypt is one of the oldest Christian communities in the world. But the Christianity wey later scatter full Africa no be the same pattern again. In the 15th century, Portuguese explorers began arriving along the West African coast. At first, na trade dem dey find, gold, ivory, spices. But no tey missionaries followed. By the late 1400s, kings like Afonso I of Congo converted to Christianity, hoping to strengthen ties with Portugal. But along with priests came new laws, new schools, and new cultural expectations. Small, they begin call African tradition juju, or say e dey backward. Then came the 19th century scramble for Africa. Missionaries were not just preachers, they were often scouts, mapping the land for colonial powers. Churches were built alongside forts. The Bible arrived in one hand and the colonial flag in the other. If you dey learn something wey dem no tell you before, pause for a moment, hit that like button so more people will hear wetin dem no go hear for school. See this pattern, e go touch your body small. Over time, this new religion no just change how we dey see God for Africa. Dem change our names, our languages, and even our calendar. Festivals shifted from harvest seasons to religious holidays from distant lands. Sacred African sites were abandoned or destroyed. For many areas, if you even try talk to old gods, na crime. law go catch you or people go sideline you. Then no be everybody gree fold hand watch. Leaders like Nana Asmau in the Sokoto Caliphate used Islam to educate women and preserve history. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church resisted European domination for centuries. African Christians and Muslims often adopted the foreign faith to their culture, blending old and new in ways outsiders didn't expect. Still, the after effects clear. As time went by, the memory of our original belief began to fade like old photo. Today, many Africans know the names of prophets from other lands, but not the names of the gods their own great-grandparents prayed to. We often see our culture through the eyes of those who came after, not those who came before. This one no be say make we throw religion away. Faith don't give people hope, a strong mind and unity for hard time, but to know how it take land and waiting with loss for the process. Na the only way we go know how we truly are. Truth be say, religion no just land for Africa. Na merchants, kings, conquerors and missionaries carry am enter. And for many years, e reshaped the heart and brain of the whole continent. And what they never told us is that Africa's spiritual story did not begin with them. It began here, long before the ships came. You think say Africa for strong pass like this if we still hold our original belief join the foreign religion wey later enter? Drop your thought for comment. If dis gist don open your eye, share and give person wey dey form say e sabi African history well well. And if you want more untold stories like this, subscribe because next time we are going even deeper into the hidden chapters they left out of the history books.